Chris Chinnock back in the Christie booth for Display Central. We're looking at some demos of spatial resolution versus temporal improvements. Now, Christie has been a leader. I'm going to take a walk back here and let you look at the photos here, the images. So Christie's been a leader in trying to look at the difference between 60 frames and 120 frames per second, and started doing this about 2 years ago with side-by-side demonstrations. They continued that last year, and this year they've done it again. This particular demo is very compelling. What they're showing in the two, between the two left ones, on the far left is wide WQXGA at 120 hertz, and then the one in the middle is wide WQXGA, or more resolution, but at a 60 hertz frame rate. So what they're trying to say is, does more pixels but at a lower frame rate buy you anything versus lower resolution at a higher frame rate? And the answer is the higher frame rate actually looks much better than increasing the resolution at 60 frames. So this is a key question that Christie has been asking their customers. What is the right trade-off as you advance the display technology here? Should you add more pixels because you can, or should you add increase the frame rate? Which gives you a better fidelity and a better image quality? And I think the answer that their customers are starting to say is frame rate is a better trade-off. So then the one on the far right is WQXGA at 120 hertz. So it's the same resolution as the one in the middle, but doubling the frame rate. And you can see the difference very clearly. That is by far the best image here. It's very smooth motion, very crisp. So when you add both more pixels and higher frame rate, you clearly get the best image. But if you had to choose between more pixels and higher frame rate, what Christie says and what their customers seem to be saying is higher frame rate is preferable. That's Chris Chinnock for Display Central.